Again, just a reminder, in problem number 84, you should work the problems without looking at the key, but after you work the problem, you should look at the key to verify that what you're saying is correct. Well, I'm going to go to the whiteboard to do it, and as I do that, I certainly recommend you give it a try, but if you don't know what to do, it can't hurt to watch someone do the problem and try to figure it out, all right? So let me go to the whiteboard, and let's write down. So what am I given? I'm given dy. This was known as a separable differential equation. dy dx equals x, and that's going to be the root of 1 minus y squared. And then it says there's a condition given to me that y, when evaluated when x is 0, would be 1/2. So this is actually a point, and the point's going to be, well, the x is going to be 0, but the y is going to be 1/2. So the x, this is the x, and that's the y. Well, I'm gonna try to get the problem so I can integrate it, and that means I'm gonna get the dx is on the one side, dy is on the other, and what would it be left with? I'd be left with 1 over the root of 1 minus y squared dy would equal x dx. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna integrate both sides now. Again, it's a separable differential equation. And if I do that, I gotta recognize that I recognize the antiderivative for the left-hand side, and that's just simply the arc sine of y. And the constant comes later, by the way. The antiderivative of x is just simply x squared over 2, and there will be some constant of integration. Whether it's on the left side or right side, doesn't matter. Now, I need to figure out the c, and the way you do that is you use this to figure it out. And let's see if we can do that. So I'll write this one down. It's arc sine. Well, what's y? It's 1/2. What's x? X is 0. The 0 squared is 0, but I'll put that down, plus c. So I know what c is now. C is the arc sine of 1 over 2, and that equals c. I want to just review with you what this means to me. I look at a right triangle. It's acute. It's 1, 2. This would be root 3. This over here is 30 degrees. And 30 degrees in terms of radian measure, which you really should put down, by the way, would be pi over 6. I'm ready to write down my answer. And my answer is going to be this over here. Arc sine of y is equal to x squared over 2 plus pi over 6. That's the answer I would write down. A lot of teachers like to solve for y, by the way. And someone says, why is that? If you look at the original condition given, it was solved for y. So let's put this down. What's it going to be? Y would equal the sine of x squared over 2 plus pi over 6. I don't really think it adds much to the problem, but you could write that down as a solution as well. What do I recommend? Looking at the key to make sure you're witnessing this. And by the way, I do see this in the key, by the way, and I feel happy about that. Thank you.